In a dark and spooky basement, there lived a troll by the name of Rasputin. I don't know. Oh, I think that lady wants this covered. There's also one that doesn't work. I could rob these. This place is a mess. A mess, a mess, a mess, a mess, a mess. Like over there, it looks clean. On this side, not so much. I don't know what he wants from here. Somebody have asked, this is staying with the house because there's no way to get this freezer up. It is monstrous. It is heavy, and I believe it's lined with asbestos. So, oh, I see some scale things. We'll grab those. I've never noticed them before. How funny. Does this light work? Oh, it does. Let there be light. Look at him. He was just hanging out back there. He's a Native American. Made of maybe like a clay. Oh, it's marked Mexico. It's probably just a little souvenir, but he's really neat. Put him in my pocket. He's coming home with me. Where? Over here? Yeah. At least we got all the good stuff out before the water came in. For like the gajillion time here. We have all blah, blah, blah. That's going to have to all go to recycling because it's moldy. What do you think? Oh, it's just a pot, a planter. That's actually kind of nice, though. You gotta get that out. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Stay shut. I gotta get this. Move out of the way. Stay. What the heck? What do you think? Is this to cook or to plant? It's like a bean pot bottom, but bohemian. I know. That's really neat. Like, it almost looks like the new crap, not new stuff. It almost looks like the newer stuff that they make now for gardens, but that's obviously not new. That's really nice. It's just a little dirty. Just a little dirty. Nothing a little water won't clean up. Nothing a little water won't clean up. Oh, there's a jug back there. A little brown jug. Little brown jug. Oh, what's this for? I mean, I know it's a hubcap, but I couldn't tell what kind of tire. That's just a little lid. Is that for a Griswold?
I don't know what logo that is.
I think Taco is tired.
Very tired.
He wishes he was home fixing his driveway. Oh, jeez. What's that? He found a mystery item. A camera? Not a camera. You need a new shirt. That one's time to throw that one out. You have a giant hole in your armpit.
I actually took this to the flea market.
Oh my god.
I went to the flea market the other day. I said, oh, please come.
Are
we just gonna walk? Oh, we can just like each of us walk again.
Yeah.
maybe even that.
Okay. Well, there's garbage bags. We can put it in there then. So this headboard is really nice, but what I like even more than the headboard is it still has its original label on the back. Building Materials, Kent Coffee Manufacturing Company. Chiffoniers, washstands, buffets, beds, sideboards, dressers. Lenore, North Carolina. Newark, New Jersey. If I could get that label off, I would, but... And there you have it. That stuff is the family's. They gotta move it, but the attic is finished. All clean. Taco stand's hard at work. But yeah, so now it just waits for the new owner to fill it back up. Hard to imagine everything that was up here. We still have to finish the basement though, but that'll get done too. At least this is done. We can move on to the next. And that brings another clean out to a close. It got to the point where we would be going there and I'm like, I'm not setting up my camera just to show you me lugging pieces of wood out from the basement. Looking back, as Tony said, would we have done this job again? We needed the key. If we went in hoping, thinking that, you know, perhaps after a couple of visits, they would give us the key because they would see that, you know, we were getting work done, that we were trustworthy, that we didn't go into, you know, the one room they told us not to go into. We didn't take the train stuff from the attic, but it didn't turn out that way and we were never given the key. And so we were on a very limited schedule. To put it in perspective, that eviction house, that Taco Stacks Tony and I did in the beginning of the year, it was essentially, I guess, 2 homes in one, filled with a lot of garbage. You know, we filled up, I don't know how many yard dumpster, and we finished that in about 2.5 weeks, minus weekends. We didn't work Saturdays or Sundays because of the flea market. And here we are at this house. We've really only had to clean an attic and a basement and move some stuff from some other rooms, and it's been over 2 months now, I think, and we're still not done. So a key is very important because then we can go when it suits our schedule. We can get there at 6 a.m. in the morning. We could work on a weekend at 3 o'clock. So keys are very important because it allows you to get a lot more things done.
So again, looking back, despite all the great things that we have found, if we weren't given a key, we probably would have said no. Like, I'm not doing this. It just shows you what just a little piece of metal, the importance that it can hold. So yes, we are, hopefully by the time that this video airs, we will have been done. The attic is completely clean. The things we needed to move out, the family will have to move the train stuff themselves. That's on them. There is one bedroom that we weren't allowed to go into because that was more of the family stuff, so they'll have to clean that out themselves as well. That wasn't a part of the deal here, and so we just have to do a little bit more in the basement. They're still trying to figure out a deal with the person that's going to buy all the car stuff. Fortunately, we do not have to remove the tires. I don't know how many tires there are, because you can't just dump the tires at the dump off for free. Usually you have to pay to dispose of the tires, and then if they still have the hubcap in them, I mean, obviously that can be scrapped, then you have to get that out of the tire, which I think requires some kind of machine. I forget what it's called. So it's a long, drawn out process, but we don't have to worry about the tires. That's not our responsibility, so woohoo! And that big contraption in the basement that's a freezer, we don't have to worry about that either. Who knows what they're going to do with that, because there's no way that can come out of the basement in one piece. Not at all. So yes, this, I'm just going to consider this done. It's done. We did find some great 1980s, 1990s toys in the attic. We're still trying to identify a lot of them. Thank you to Google image search. That helps a lot. And we're putting pieces aside to see if we have any complete, you know, cars, tanks, but it's a lot of work, and that kind of was put to the back burner while we were focusing on other things. So we're gonna have to start looking at the toys again and seeing what we can piece together. But hopefully a new clean out will be coming up soon. A clean out where we were given the key and said, hey, you know, when you're done, let us know, because we love those the most. But clean outs are hard work, dirty work, smelly work, moldy work, but they are still fun. And I hope that you enjoyed this clean out. Thanks for watching. If you are doing your own clean out, good luck. You never know what you might find, but you also never know what you're in for sometimes, because when you uncover other things you didn't know was there and you're like, oh, I gotta throw this out, I gotta find a way to dispose of this, it can lead to some surprises. So good luck if you are doing your own clean out, and hopefully the next clean out is just right around the corner for us. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I will see you all next time for the next adventure here at Paper and Moose.